Welcome to episode 16 of Total Meltdown, Pwned.com's official podcast. I am your host, G-Nitro, and with me in her final appearance as my co-host is Mo.
I'm sorry, everyone. I know how much you love me, and I know how much you all are gonna hate to see me leave, but I have to. I apologize.
Yeah, it was quite a bombshell.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just getting like this since we moved into this weekly thing. It's just been getting more tough for me to try to follow a schedule, and I had to cancel a couple of the podcast recordings and move it to a different time, and then like last week, thanks to my job. Mira had to take over as co-host, and she did a great job. She's so funny, and she has like such a radio personality. So that was quite interesting to listen to, and she flipped, the interviews on you, which was
That was not cool.
that was
I was like, wait,
you
what? No.
you were laughing nervously about it. That was really
Yeah,
interesting.
because I didn't know what she was going to ask next.
Oh, but anyway, why don't we start off with the way we do it?
Okay, well, I do want to thank Miragel for co-hosting. It was great to have her on and for filling in on such short notice. Um, and of course, gotta thank you for being here for the past. What was it? You started episode 7, so
I think so.
8 episodes now.
Doesn't it? It seems like more. Like it just seems like more.
It does because we had a monthly schedule pretty much. So
Yeah, that's true. And I hate to say it, but that was kind of easier for me.
that was easier. Just I felt we weren't getting enough out.
I agree. I agree.
So, just a quick announcement for those wondering who's filling in. Um, Fellow Pwn member Church, who we interviewed on episode 13.
I think it was.
Yes, he's co-hosting now. He'll be on next week. We may not do a member interview. Well, we're not doing them anymore, period. Don't freak out. We are doing now member co-hosting. So it'll be me, Church, and we'll be bringing on a different member from time to time to co-host.
I like that idea. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it'll be nice to get different perspectives every week
Hmm.
instead of just the two main people. So it'll be
And who
interesting.
knows? Maybe sometime down the road, I could be on again.
You're always welcome back. You know that. Watch, she'll be on every week now. She'll be able to make it. Hey, can
Yeah,
I come
right.
on with you guys? Hey, I'm
No,
free.
church is. I think church is a great. He'll be a great replacement for me.
Well,
You better do a good job, church, or I'll come kick your butt.
should cut your nuts off.
Not quite.
um, so yeah, let's get started. We're gonna go right into the member feedback and questions. We don't have a lot of feedback this week. We had a short show anyway, or a short week in between. But Shockman Ronan wanted to say loved episode 15. Keep it up. All right, well, thanks, Shockman, for the feedback. I'm glad you enjoyed the episode with Miragel co-hosting. We have some member questions for us. First one is from Hey Hey Chest. On the user homepage, under the Pwned section, there's a link titled Best Matches. What exactly is this, and how do our best matches get determined? I think I'll let Mo answer this.
I don't freaking know. I was just about to say you're probably better off answering this one.
Basically, okay, best matches is for you to find people with similar games as you. It takes the games you own, the games on your wish list, the games you're playing, and matches them up to other people around the site. And like, if I click on mine from the user homepage, let's see, go to best matches.
I don't even see that.
My best matches under the Pwn section. It says my best match is Nick Lucard. We have 352 games in common. So basically, what it does, it matches up your games with other people's games, and it'll tell you how many games you have in common. Unfortunately, it's saying I have 352 games in common with a lot of people. Oh,
I can't find it, or else I'd
still
tell you
loading.
my match
That's why.
was. My match was.
It's still loading. For some reason, my laptop's running slow. But anyway, it basically tells you how many games out of your collection they own that are the same. And they consider that your best match. There's going to be huge improvements on that and other features similar coming up soon. You can already see them in the games and reviews section, but I will cover that in a later segment. Let me just get to the next question here. And our next question comes from Rocket Robin Hood. And he asks, who would win in a fight between the Ghostbusters and Fantastic Four?
Oh, Fantastic Four. Like, as much as I love Ghostbusters, let's get real here. I mean, seriously, those little guns that they have probably would not work.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to
Yeah,
find the devil's advocate argument here.
there is none. There's no devil advocate's argument. Blah, 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 blah.
I think there is.
Fantastic Four would win in a fight against the Ghostbusters.
Which Ghostbusters?
The Ghostbusters don't have any powers.
Which Ghostbusters? Here's my problem. What if it's the Ghostbusters from the other cartoon?
The newer one?
No. The one that wasn't, like, based off the movie. Where it had, like, the big gorilla and the skeleton car.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
I only
God.
know one Ghostbusters.
It was the original Ghostbusters cartoon. It wasn't even based off the movie. It's awesome.
I don't think he means those Ghostbusters.
I know. I'm just being a jerk.
Stop that.
I'd have to say Fantastic Four as well. Because I don't know their names much at all. What's her name? Oh God, I'm horrible at this.
Susan Storm?
Yeah. She'd just get naked and they'd be sitting there with their jaws
Oh
hanging and
oh
then they'd
my
beat them up.
gosh. You had to go there. He had
Damn
to go
right.
there.
What else do you expect? Do you expect me to take the high road?
Yeah, but are you going to be able to talk like this to church? I think
Oh, it's
his
gonna be
reaction-
worse.
Well, at least people have something to look forward to.
I'm like, dude, you play this hentai game this week? Oh my God. Did you see the graphics? Holy shit.
You and your damn hentai games.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I'm sure you got some reviews.
Um, so those are the feedback and questions. Now we have some Pwned news. So we will get into that. To kick it off, we have quite a few new features. First is the arcade games giving Pwn points. I don't know if you've tried that out yet, Mo.
No.
Well, Andy hit me up this week and let me know that arcade games will now be giving Pwn points for every time you post a score. Directly hits your feed as well, so your friends can see what you're scoring, and if you have your Twitter connected, it'll send it right to your Twitter. And it'll say, hey, I posted this much in this game. It's a cool feature. You can come brag about the points now and say, hey, I scored this, and at the same time, you're getting more Pwn points to redeem later for games or whatever you want. So check out the arcade. Not going to say how many points it gives out right now, but you can figure that out. Just go play a game. See how much your points go up.
Yeah, do it yourself.
Hey, got to make them work for it. The other thing is we now have an audio-video chat box.
Oh, that's what that AV stands for.
Yeah, or it's not adult video. I know that's what you were thinking.
I'm a dummy.
You're a pervert. So I know that's what you were
Well,
thinking.
you know, the one issue I have with the AV chat box, it doesn't give you points, does it?
Yes, it does.
Does it? Okay, because I didn't notice that. Okay, well then that clears up my
Gives you 75 points a day right now.
nice.
Um, they're eventually gonna fix it to where it does give you points per post.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Um, yeah, basically you can go in there, you can use webcam, you can um talk
Keep
to
it clean.
people. Yes. There's only like two rules in there. No racism, no porn, no nudity, stuff like that. Um, so basically you go in there, you can talk to people, they can listen to you, you can put up your webcam, they can watch you, you can watch them, and it'll tell you who's watching who. If you'll see a little icon if somebody's watching you by their name. You can also draw and post up a drawing or even a
Yeah,
picture.
I've done that already.
Yeah,
That's where my $400 tablet comes in handy. I already drew a pair of boobs.
nice.
Don't worry, she was
And
wearing a
here
shirt.
I am, the pervert.
She was wearing a shirt.
So she was. How come I didn't see this?
Because it was yesterday. It was, you weren't on. As a matter of fact, you weren't
Could
on.
have you could have messaged me with the link to see
I
this
know.
picture.
I know. So I think that's actually pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Like I've never seen like a chat box like this before. So that's really cool.
Um, Also with the AV chat, there's a music player and you can upload music to it as well. Some people have.
No iTunes files though. That's all I have. Just like MP3 files. Yeah.
Um, I think that's about it. Check it out. It's pwn.com/chatbox. It's completely free. It's not pay for with Pwn points like the Ajax. I do want to say the Shoutbox has been renamed unofficially to the G Spot. Um, while the chat box is known as the J Box. Day one, I came in the J Box.
You're perverted.
Hey, it's not as bad as what Jamie said in the shout box to me. Mike, come in my box. I was like, what? I was like,
Did she?
I am. Yeah, she did. I was like, no, no, I don't even know how to respond to that. Andy's gonna fire me.
Wow, Jamie. Good one.
Yeah, it was funny. So, but now you have the J box and the G spot, and the adult box is just the redheaded stepchild.
Oh my god.
My apologies for anybody that might be a redheaded stepchild and offended. One other
Oh,
thing for Pwn News, another new thing. When you go to a games page now, you can see how many members own a game, how many are playing the game, and how many want this game, as well as how many amongst your friends. So,
oh,
and
there's something else that you were forgetting. The meetup. The Pwn Guzek's
oh,
cheap ass gamer meetup.
yes, I want to let everybody in the DC, Maryland, Virginia, hey, if you're in Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, anywhere close enough to drive down or up, we are having a huge, well, not huge. We've had a good amount of members. I think right now we've got about 15 to 20
Nice.
probably coming. That's what we had about last time. Basically cheapassgamer.com, goozex.com, and now pwn.com has joined in as well. We are doing meets. We've been doing meets actually between Goozex and Cheap Ass Gamer um, for a little about 2 years now. I first started last year, early last year. Had a blast. So I've been going to them. I even organized the last one.
Nice.
This time, M. Calvert is organizing this one from CAG and Goozex. But check it out. You can go to the calendar, or you can look at the featured articles on the main page. It's number 5 there. It's going to be at White Flint Mall in Rockville, Maryland, at the Dave and Buster's on the 3rd floor.
You know, that's the first place that I ever got drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you're there, think of me. being drunk.
I don't know if that's safe.
No, but that should be a lot of fun. I'm jealous. I'm really jealous. Could you move it back to like April or something?
No. We'll have our own get together and drink-a-thon.
We should do a video cast while I'm there.
Works for me.
That'd be fun. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going on a road trip in April. My fiance and I, we're going to go back up to Maryland, and I'm going to finally officially meet Nitro, even though I've already met him, but neither of us really remember each other.
It wasn't actually meet.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, hey, how you doing?
I know this person, and he knows that person, so
Basically, we were just like, it was like probably a slight introduction at best.
yeah, most likely. But I'm jealous. I wish they had meetups here like that. Louisiana is not entertaining. I should probably start one.
You could. There's enough people there.
Hmm.
Oh, but let me finish this. It is Saturday, February 21st, and it's at 3 p.m. And you can also bring games to swap and trade with others or sell. That happens a lot. Actually, last time, the one guy, Tiny, came out and he brought a bunch of stuff because he was moving to Canada. He basically was like, "Here you go, y'all can just choose something."
Wow.
Yeah, I got
That's
a Final Fantasy Advent Children figure.
Nice. Damn. Now I'm real jealous.
Yeah, so. But we take everything out there. I'll be probably handing out some Pwned stuff. I don't know yet. Got to figure out what I'm going to do.
Shit, I'll send you back all those postcards you gave me.
Don't you dare. That's yours to worry about now. So, yeah, that's about it for the Pwned news. Well, the main site news. Now we're going to go into gaming nights. Last weekend, we had our Call of Duty 4 tournament again, as Call of Duty World at War sucks my balls. So we're bringing back Call of Duty 4 officially, unless Andy, I believe, is thinking about hosting them. But I won't. I already got rid of the game. Sucks.
You should have given it to me.
You had $50?
No.
It's about the value I got on Guzex. What? What? No.
Anyway, on to the winner of that one. I can't believe I missed it.
Who else wins these things? Monkey D. Luffy
Monkey.
won again. Destroyed everybody again. Somebody has to come out. At first, I really thought Chaos Master was going to beat him. The first round, he freaking was going crazy, and then fell off, and Monkey kicked everybody's ass over and over again. And I wasn't doing well the first 3 rounds. Even my noob tube was off. So disappointed. I gotta start playing it again. What?
NoobTube. I can't believe you still play with that.
Oh, I love it. I can snipe with it. It's freaking awesome. So game nights for February are up. This Saturday, we are going to be playing Left 4 Dead on the 360 from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. Next Tuesday is Soul Calibur 4 night on 360 at 9 p.m. It's going to be a double elimination. Then, let's see, on the 14th, we've got Resistance 2 at 5 p.m. and Halo 3 at 7 p.m. The following week, due to the DC meetup, our Pwned night was pushed back till 9. It's Gears of War 2. Can't wait for that. It's weird for me to actually say I am enjoying Gears of War 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can try to make that Halo 3 one.
Oh my god, you're going to play Halo 3?
Yeah, you gonna play?
Yeah, I'm hosting it.
Sweet. Be prepared to get destroyed.
I always do. So, and finally, our next Call of Duty 4 night is the 28th at 7 p.m. You better be at that one.
I'm gonna definitely try. I know, I really gotta start making up for lost time for these Pwned nights.
Well, I will say there's going to be other nights probably put on during the week. As the month goes on, probably another Left 4 Dead night during the week, and possibly another COD 4 night. We'll see how things go. Andy is looking into doing a PC COD Fortnite, so keep your eyes out for that. And Clover will be posting other PC nights
I
throughout
know
the month.
somebody who would probably do that.
Which one?
COD for PC night.
Yeah. I thought about it, but my computer sucks.
Well, actually, you had mentioned because he asked a question earlier, or he had a comment earlier. Shockman, he's really good. He competes in it. Like he has a team, and they have a cool kick-ass website and everything.
It's,
So
yeah, from what
he's
Andy told me, it was Shockman was the only one to show up to the last PC night for
yeah.
COD4.
Aw.
So we thank you, Shockman, for her dedication where others do not. Now, I think one guy, I know Chris X Link was trying to get in, but the update was taking so long. By the time the night started, he was still halfway through the update.
Jeez.
Um, but speaking of a shitty computer, this will get me into what we're playing as well. Um, for those who don't know, I started using my PC a little more and tried to play Mass Effect on the PC because I was like, I got to see the new menu system and I want to play the game again, and not just on my 360. Well, my old ATI Radeon X910 would not load Mass Effect. So what do? So I upgraded my RAM, doubled it to 4, and only shows maybe even half of that. You're lucky to get 2.5. um, got a gaming keyboard and a gaming mouse, and I bought the 9800 GTX Plus.
Wow.
Well, it loads now, but thanks to a shitty processor, it just lags and lags. Oh, it's awful.
That's stupid. How like for PC, this is why I never got into PC gaming. It's like you put so much money into a freaking PC, and then a year later you have to put more money into it to play the next round of games. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of bummed me out. I mean, I put it on the lowest settings graphically, and it just won't do it.
So
So,
you just weren't able to play it at all.
no, not yet. I'm now working on figuring out how I'm going to build my next PC.
That sucks.
I know. The good thing is, I could buy all the parts for cheap through like Newegg,
Uh-huh.
or spend over $500 at Best Buy and get like 18 months of financing, or not
Uh,
financing, of no interest.
you're probably better off going through Newegg and just upgrading what you have now.
Yeah. See, I want to build a whole new system.
Oh, okay.
Keep this one as like my hentai game PC
Oh, jeez.
and my downloading PC
I'm not even gonna go there.
for Jav and my unlicensed anime.
Super hardcore tentacles.
I hate tentacles. God damn it! Nobody gets that through their head. I hate tentacles. But okay, I don't want to keep talking about that. Well, I don't mind, but nobody else wants to hear it. What we're playing, like I said, I tried to do Mass Effect PC. I did finally play the Shin Megami Tensei Online Imagine Beta, MMO from the people who make Persona, Devil Summoner.
How was
Game.
it?
I played basically, it's almost like a tutorial part. It's kind of boring.
Ugh.
I'm hoping now that I'm mixed into the whole MMO part where now I'm out of like the beginning where you learn basically the combat and stuff. Now you're thrown in with everybody else. Some of the people look interesting in how they've customized themselves, so I'm hoping it'll turn out nice. I got to play a little more. So far though, I've been like the environments remind me of more of like a Fantasy Star Online. Like it's like, where are the graphics? Can we look a little more detailed? It looks kind of bland.
That's
We'll,
just.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll play a little bit more and continue updating the listeners out there. And the other thing I've been playing was the Resident Evil 5 demo. Ugh, I hate that game.
Ugh. Yeah,
Like,
I haven't played that yet.
it looks gorgeous. The game looks great. I mean, graphically, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, got down to the gameplay, and I was like, are you fucking serious? This is next gen gameplay? I'm not saying I want to run and gun, run around just shooting everything. But why can't I walk backwards while shooting, or walk to the left or the right, just a step, even if it's a slow step? But I stand there, and then I have to put the gun down and run back, and put the gun back up and start aiming again. And it's even worse when you have to do the same thing for a fucking knife. It's not like I'm aiming with a knife. I should be able to run and slash with a knife at least. No, you have to put it down, run up to the guy, bring it up, and start fighting with it.
Wow.
I was like, Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. And your co-op partner, I didn't play online with the human co-op. I played with the CPU, and they're not stupid. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. They'll go pick up the ammo they need, and they'll give it to you when you need it without having to ask, which is nice. They'll save your ass if you, like a zombie's like on top of you. They'll kick them off or punch them off. But when she was running around and I'd move around, it was like she was attached to my freaking hip. Like she wouldn't do her own thing. She was just right there, and I'm like, do something else. Don't stand near me. Take the zombies that way.
But she loves you. She wants to be by your side.
Maybe I missed something. I don't know. But I couldn't find a way to make her stand over in the corner. I wanted to put baby in the corner.
Oh my god.
But it had its issues with the gameplay mechanics. I mean, one time I'd shoot the guy in the head, his head would explode. The next guy I shoot in the head, and he'd kind of like be knocked back a little and then keep coming. I'm like, what? I just did the same fucking thing on the same generic non-playable zombie. Oh, it was so annoying.
Yeah. I want to play the demo.
I mean, everybody should play it. Fans of the series are going to love it regardless. What I say here isn't going to make a difference, and I'll probably get slammed for it. But I'm sorry. You need to be able to move, whether you're shooting, using a knife, and I'm not saying run, but you should be able to at least walk. There's no reason why your motor skills should go to shit because you're holding a gun.
Or a knife.
Yeah. It's like, how many steroids has he pumped into himself that when he lifts his arms up, he can't do anything else? Oh, the dude looks nothing like he did in the previous games. Chris is ridiculous now. He's freaking... If he gets any bigger, he's going to start looking like Marcus Phoenix.
Ew.
Oh, it's horrible.
Now that's an ugly motherfucker. Their character design, like I love Gears, but the character designs were just like over the top.
Yeah, extremely over the top. But that's about all I've really been playing this week.
Well,
have you played anything?
one thing I did, I haven't really played any like other games, but I did download the expansion for Fallout 3, Operation Anchorage, and I have to tell you that I was really excited for it, but it just I don't know, like it was boring. It was not what I was expecting at all. I was really disappointed in it. It's really not what I was expecting. Basically, without giving too much away, because I know it's still fairly early and not a lot of people have probably played it. You gotta go and because at first I was wondering how in the hell are they gonna have expansion because of the ending of the game. I'm not gonna say what it is, but that was kind of really I don't know. I just thought it was stupid. So you go into this pod, and it's like basically you're in one of those pod. Have you played it? Like you're in one of the pod things. And it's like a.
I own it.
I don't know.
I've never put it in.
You never put it in. A simulation pod, and you go to virtually. You go to Anchorage to take back what the Chinese have taken over, and it's all a simulation. When you kill an enemy character, they just disappear. They disintegrate. You're not able to pick up things. You're not able to loot the dead bodies. None of that. And it's just basically very run and gun. you can pick up, I think, a sniper, which is what I had. I had a sniper, and basically all I did the entire expansion, I went around and I shot people with the sniper rifle, and it took me one shot, one kill, and it was just so boring. I mean, you get good stuff after you beat everything, but it's just so boring, and it was just so linear. It felt like nothing like the actual Fallout game. So, do I think it was worth the points? No, definitely not. I don't know. I was really disappointed in
Was it
it.
as bad as horse armor?
Yeah, it was horse armor.
Was it?
Yeah. It was basically a bunch of horse armor.
Wow.
That's funny because Mike had explained to me what that was the other day, and we were comparing it to the Fallout 3, which is funny
That's crazy.
that you bring it up now.
Well, I'm not the only person to say it. I mean, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts recently, and yeah. A lot of people have questioned, is it better than horse armor? It's like everybody's fallback to Bethesda. I feel sorry for Bethesda. That was like the worst mistake. And Bethesda's actually stated that it's like in their top 10, or it's in like their top 5 selling DLC things. And I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty
But that's
ridiculous.
basically that all I've been doing.
Tisk tisk.
Like I said, I've been busy with work and Operation Anchorage. It did not fulfill my needs. So that really sucked. And I'm still in the process of trying to find Tomb Raider used for not $50.
Yeah, I'm about to trade mine off. I'm still stuck at this part. I can't get this jump because I think I fucked up and I can't get the angle right now. Just pissing me off. And I'd rather just get it back when it gets cheap again.
Yeah.
Instead of holding
Wait, so
on to a game.
you got that through Guzix?
I'm trading it off through GooseX. I bought it.
Oh.
But I can still get $50 worth at GooseX. So. Definitely want to get my $50 worth and then pick it up again when it's about $20 worth. So.
Well, they should make games like that. We've talked about this before. They should make games cheaper if they expect to not sell very well,
Well, they do.
i.e.,
Actually, I want to talk about that. The games coming out this week. I was talking about this on the Gametopias podcast, the recent one I was on. Two of the games I've recently pre-ordered are both $40 or less.
really?
Yeah,
Which ones?
first one is Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. It is a compilation of some of the best Genesis games that were ever made. They've been revamped in HD.
Hmm.
But it's 49 Genesis games in total.
Oh my God!
$30.
How did I not hear about
I don't
this?
know, but it's only $30.
And what's it called?
Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection.
Oh my gosh!
Unfortunately, there's 2 games that are missing that I'm bummed out about, or 3.
Like,
Toe Jam and Earl 1 and 2.
yeah, that's what I thought.
But that's licensing issues from what they said, and I wish they had General Chaos on there.
Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection.
Yep, $30 for 49 games, including
Oh man!
Phantasy Star 1 through 3, or 1 through 4. Streets of
Holy,
Rage 1 through 3.
how did this go under my radar?
Sonic 1 through 3, and a couple other Sonic games. I mean, it's
Oh,
ridiculous.
wow.
The Golden Axe games are on there. I can't wait.
Shining Force.
Exactly, Shining Force 1 and 2. They had to pay good money to get those on there. They almost didn't get them on there.
Echo the Dolphin. I have a beef with Echo the Dolphin.
I never understood it.
Oh
All I
my God!
did
I
was
could never
swim
get
around.
past the first. I never got past the first level. Like I
And
couldn't figure out.
I just swam around as a dolphin for an hour going, wow, this is wonderful. I am a dolphin. Like, can I go
Wow,
smack people?
They have 9 unlockable games, including Zaxxon.
Including Phantasy Star 1 for the Master System. What? And Space Harrier. Oh.
That's awesome. That is really really cool. Wow, you got me excited for that one now.
Comes
Since
out
it's
Tuesday.
really cheap. Nice. I'm gonna have to pick that up. Everybody should pick that up.
I
It is
agree.
disappointing that they don't have Toe Jam and Earl on it, but I have my Genesis and I have Toe Jam and Earl, so
So do I.
I can just play that whenever the hell I want to.
I got 2 Genesis systems.
Look at two
The fuck
Genesis.
just landed on my goddamn screen?
You know, I also have a Dreamcast, but I don't have any Dreamcast games.
Dude, what the hell? Where did those bugs come from? You know those black and orange bugs in Maryland?
Kind of like ladybugs.
No, they're the longer, like thinner black and orange ones that are always having sex while flying around.
Oh, they call them. They have them here too.
But the one just flew into my computer screen. It's fucking too cold for them to be out.
Well,
Oh, I hate those fucking things. They're everywhere in the spring.
maybe they're spawning from your dog's puke.
I'll slap them then.
Oh goodness.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that game. I guess we can get back on topic. I'm horrible at that.
Yeah, you are.
I know. I apologize. The other game I pre-ordered is $40, and it's Oni Chambara Bikini Samurai Squad for 360.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it. I own the first or two of the first three that came out for PS2 in Japan. I
Have you seen
can't
that movie?
wait. I downloaded it, but I haven't watched
Dude,
it yet. I
okay.
want it to come on Blu-ray. I'd rather watch it. I'd rather buy it on Blu-ray and watch it that way. But it's not out in the States yet, or even Japan on to buy. So I gotta wait. But I can't wait. Big fan. Hope it's good. Um, but it's only $40. It's coming out for 360 and Wii on the same day, so it's definitely awesome.
Yeah, I agree. More companies definitely need to.
That's why I like D3. I think they realized their mistake after they put out Dark Sector. It was not a $60 game.
There are a lot of games that aren't worth the $60.
I agree.
Which brings me to the whole, in the beginning of the year of 2008, it was almost like, the gaming industry was indestructible. Like, that's the only thing that was going to survive this whole economic BS. And now, we constantly hearing that, Microsoft's laying people off. And then, of course, the wonderful news today, THQ is firing, oh, was it like 24% of its total workforce?
Yep.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's they got hit with almost a $200 million loss over the holidays. Saints Row 2 didn't sell as well as they hoped for, but it's one of my problems with bringing out games, especially when GTA 4 came out the same year.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
would have been better off releasing that either earlier in the summer, like August, or late summer, I mean, like right at August when they, or did they? No, they did release it August 28th.
I think they probably should have waited until the beginning of this year.
It was originally slated for August 20th. I think it came out on October 14th. Either way, it should have came out earlier after everybody got done with GTA. Give them something to go to right after instead of waiting for it to take on the likes of Gears, the likes of Little Big Planet. All those games like Resistance 2 came out then. It's just too much was coming out this holiday season. Fallout 3. To me, it was ridiculous at how many games, especially IPs that don't stack up to the mega sellers, mega franchises. It's like, come out at a different time. Look what GTA did. Look what Metal Gear Solid 4 did last year. They said, you know what, we're going to come out earlier in the year and see what happens. And they've cleaned up. GTA 4 cleaned up. Because they realize you don't have to bring it out at a holiday.
People
So,
are willing to spend money any time of the year.
yep.
I mean, seriously.
Hell, look at the other headline that came out. Dead Space and Mirror's Edge finally broke 1 million units sold. I mean,
That took quite a bit of time, I think.
hmm it's just Dead Space was it was a critically acclaimed game. I didn't really like it. I thought it was kind of boring. Didn't find the fear and scare aspect of it too much. I thought it was kind of weak, but a lot of people love that game. And for the hype that started building up around it after it came out, I was kind of shocked that it didn't sell better. Mirror's Edge, lost in the shuffle. The holiday games, I mean, I've talked about that before. But it just goes to show you can't bring out stuff during the holidays and expect it to just sell. So,
Tell you what I'm looking forward to. Street Fighter. And at first, like, I really was not looking forward to it at all.
yeah, I don't know if I'm getting that yet. I have a $25 GameStop gift card. I might go and pre-order that.
It looks pretty sick to me. Like, I remember first seeing the new characters that they were going to come out with. And, I mean, seriously, Bob. Have you seen this fucking dude? I think
No,
his
I
name is
haven't.
Bob. Something like that.
I'm stuck in a
No.
conundrum though of which
Rufus. I think it's
version to buy.
Rufus. Rufus. That's it. Why was I thinking Bob?
I don't know. I know what console you'll get it for.
360, of course.
Yeah,
That's because that's all I have.
I know, but I'm stuck with the rut of do I get it for 360, which has more of my friends on it, playing online, and it'll probably be the better Pwn night, or do I get the better controller with the PS3 and be able to control the fighting better with a better with a better D-pad?
I would say go for the former. Get it for the 360.
Yeah,
Because you know, like you said, everybody is going to be on it playing that.
true. Plus the three. See, but the other thing is, if I do it, I want to get the limited edition.
Uh-huh.
It comes with the anime, but the PS3 version comes with the Blu-ray. 360 comes with some discs that you can only play on a 360. But then again, the 360 comes with a Crimson Viper figure, and I prefer the female figures.
Yeah, I know.
The PS3 comes with Ryu, and I'm like, fuck.
No, you want the Crimson Viper anyway.
They need to put both figures in a goddamn thing.
I'm sure you'll be able to. I mean, there's plenty enough Ryu figures as it is.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm just saying, don't make me have to choose like that. Don't give one console this and one console that. Especially when it comes to limited edition shit. That's not cool. If it comes to DLC, I don't care. But when you're doing limited edition, you're now just asking people to buy both versions for the collectors out there. And it tugs at my heartstrings.
Is it going to be? Is it going to have multiplayer in it? Like, are
Online?
you gonna? Yeah,
Yeah,
online.
because we were talking about Pwn Street Fighter 4 tournaments.
Okay.
But
I haven't read too much up on it. All I know is I've seen the trailers for it, and I'm like, oh god, yes, yes, please. The only thing that I'm disappointed in is the American voice acting. They have a couple of voice actors that sound
do they let
the
you
same.
use the Japanese one?
Huh?
Do they let you use the Japanese voices?
What? They do?
I said, do they?
Oh, I don't know.
They better. That's my
Probably
favorite thing
not.
about Soul Calibur 4. I don't have to listen to that shitty American dubbing.
That would be nice if they did.
Every game should have that. Like, I hope
I tell
Final
you,
Fantasy 13 has it, because that trailer was fucking awesome.
yeah. Now you gotta wait till 2010 for that.
Yeah, what assholes.
You know, and I think if it allowed, if more companies allowed the Japanese version, Enchanted Arms would have been so much more easier for me to get through. Because I swear to God, Ubisoft made a mistake not putting. Ubisoft made a mistake not putting the Japanese in there because I don't know if you just heard Mike in the background, but there's a gay character
Yeah.
in Enchanted Arms, and his voice actor, the American voice actor, goes, "Are you ready for this?" and just goes, "Oh!" It's just so bad.
Yeah, I bought the game, and I kept hearing things before I even put it in. I just said, oh, I'm getting rid of this fucking thing.
It was so awful, and we were crying from laughing so hard.
I'm
But
trying to
yeah,
think what game recently I played that. Oh, Star Ocean for the PSP. I don't like the voice acting. The
I think
first.
you said that.
Yeah, I
I
said
think I remember you saying that.
two
Okay.
podcasts ago. So I'm kind of worried of picking up the second one now, which I own for PS1 still, but there's nothing like having it on the go. But yeah, I did get in my Haruhi no Gekido for the Wii, the deluxe box. People can see it on my profile under the gaming album. Basically, it came with a figure of
Of course.
Haruhi in her schoolgirl uniform,
Of course.
and it's Revolt Tech figure, and it's basically it has more movable parts. You can change out the hands to different signs. Like I use the peace sign.
Does it have a hole?
What do you mean?
Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
playing
yeah,
the innocent one now.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah. I'm
doing
gonna
it
go
on
there.
purpose. I'm doing
I'm
it
gonna,
on purpose. I'm
I'm gonna
playing
go there.
innocent.
They have these dolls, and I'm sure some perverted Japanese person in Japan has made one of these. But like, you know how like they have like the little what is it? The Volks dolls, the kind of like the really creepy, fairly sizable dolls that have weird eyes and stuff. And like you can change their hair and their clothes. Um, they're called Dolphies, I guess, folk styles or whatever. Well, they have some in Japan where in the crotch area is a hole. And you can guess what that hole is for and why it's all cushiony inside the doll.
I don't get it.
Shut up. I'm sure you probably have a Haruhi one somewhere in your room.
No, I wish.
These things are so creepy. I think I actually saw it on JList.
It wouldn't surprise me. They sell a lot of weird shit.
Hello Kitty vibrators for like $100? Hell no.
That's when it's like, "Hello, kitty."
Oh my god, that's sick.
That's awesome. But yeah, but okay. Getting back to the Haruhi game
Sorry.
before we have people going, what the fuck is wrong with these two? But then again, if they've been listening to this podcast long enough,
They already think that.
yeah. But I can't play the game yet. I don't have a Wii or a Japanese one at that, so I'm still deciding on whether I buy an American one and try to downgrade the firmware, or just buy a Japanese one and say fuck playing American games.
Um, that's a tough question.
I know.
That's a tough question. I can't believe you bought it in the first place, not being able to play it.
I got the figure though.
Oh my god. Was the figure worth it?
Well, it's probably about a $40 figure.
Well, how much did you get the game for?
Well, 105.
Oh my god!
I got another one coming in March for 125, but it comes
You
with
could
three.
buy
It comes
so
with
many used games, though,
it
with
comes
that
with
money.
3 figures. It comes with Haruhi in a pirate outfit. I can't remember what the other two are wearing right now. But they're also Revoltech figures, most likely. Plus, I got the DS game coming, too.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Are you gonna even be able to play it? Because it's gonna all be in Japanese.
I always play them. I played
Even
the
though you
Doki Doki Majo Shinpan games, and I can't understand a damn word, and I beat the first one.
I don't think I'd be able to deal with all the constant squealing females.
I love it.
I can't stand it. And then you go to conventions and you have like the girls that go in and like, and and they try to pretend like they're little Japanese schoolgirls from the anime.
Konnichiwa, Megabon desu.
Oh no, we are not going to talk about Maggie Bond because she is. Seriously, like I want to just punch that girl right in her face.
Oh, I want to do bad things to her.
I know. Well, that girl knows how to work her angles. That's all I'm saying about that. She need to get her teeth fixed for real.
Hey, in her first videos, before she started making herself look all Japanese, she's a really good-looking girl.
No, she's not.
No, look at the original videos where she is looking normal, and she doesn't look like she's all Japanesed out.
No, but she still has the angles going on.
No,
Like,
she's
you
just sitting there looking. The angles aren't that bad.
Well, then how do you explain her going on that Japanese show and her looking completely busted?
Oh, it's only because she smiled.
Well,
But
that's kind of like a
hey,
natural thing that people do. They smile.
no, because I've seen her with pictures with Danny Chu, and she didn't look that bad, and there were no angles then.
I don't know, man.
But he's also
No.
been with that other girl, Emily, in videos and stuff too.
Now
He's the one
she's
that
cute.
dresses up. Yeah, he's the one that dresses up as the Tokyo Stormtrooper in
Yeah.
Japan. That's
That Emily
awesome. If I go over there, I'm gonna find a way to dress up in something and dance around.
Pedo Bear.
That would be awesome. Oh, I'm getting a pedo bear costume and going to Japan and just dancing around.
Take your Burger King costume.
Then I'll just make a joke, and as some kids walking by, pick them up and dance with them, and then put
Oh
them
my
back down
god.
and let them walk off.
Well, shit, you probably could get away with that knowing like all the crazy things that the Japanese people do.
I know. That would make for a serious video of lols.
I would totally be right there to record it all. That'd be fantastic.
Oh man. But my Idolmaster game should be shipping next week too.
I don't even know what the fuck Idolmaster is. I know like it's really popular in Japan.
It's a
It's
game.
a fucking carry. Oh, that's right. You told me.
It's a game where
Basically,
you manage a idol's
oh,
career.
yeah, yeah.
Well, they have
Do you have
three
sex with her?
PC games.
Do
Well,
you have
no,
sex with her?
no.
Do
There's
you
a
give her
hentai game.
intercourse?
No, there is a hentai game called Time Leap that is very similar to Idolmaster though.
So
You
when
have to.
you play these hentai games on your PC, um, and you have sex with these characters, do you use the up down arrows on your keyboard?
Um, the 3D ones from Japan, you use the mouse, and you can speed up with the wheel, the scroll
Oh
wheel.
my god.
The 3D ones from Japan are fucking ridiculous. Like you want to, okay, you want to know graphically at the best settings, it looks like it could be. It's better graphics. I'm trying to think. It's definitely better graphics than a PS2. I want to say
Wow.
it's better than the Wii because I think the Wii's graphics suck for the most part. It depends
Wow.
on the game, but some of the games, like I have one that won't even run on my computer. I need to see if it works now with the new graphics card, but it wouldn't run prior.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to try a hentai game just to see what it's like,
I can hook you up.
just so I can laugh at it.
I got one called Artificial Girl 3. It's one of the best ones to start off with.
Artificial Girl 3.
Yeah, because you make the girls that go into the world, and
What
you can
is
have as
wrong
many
with
as you
these
want.
people?
Well, no, you just make them in the way you want them,
Hmm.
and they go in and you interact with them. You can make their personalities and everything. Like they'll either get really jealous sometimes, or they'll get like really turned on with certain events.
Basically, interact. By interact, you mean have sex with. Have virtual sex.
Yeah, sometimes.
Wow.
Hmm.
And one thing I noticed is they never draw the penis in the ones that I've seen.
That's why you get all the mods. There is a site. I'm not gonna name the site. Um, but there's a site that the people on there work out mods for uncensoring, for English translation of menus, subtitles, um, English launcher. The one game for Artificial Girl 3, they made a full installer. It installs the full game, the extra edition of the game, um, all in one, and it's like 5 gigs. It's
Wow.
freaking awesome. I immediately installed that on my PC.
Man, some Japanese men must be so desperate.
Have you ever seen that dude that lives with like all those Orient dolls, candy
No.
dolls, as they call them?
No? You're gonna
He's
have to show me this shit.
he's got them stacked up at one point on like shelves, and he pulls them down, and they're sitting on the couch and sitting at the dinner table.
Oh my
These
gosh.
things cost like 5,000 to 6,000 US dollars each.
Oh
and
my
he
gosh, you
just
need to find that and send
he's
that to
got
me.
like 20 to 30 of them or more.
Wow.
I was like, dude, lucky bastard.
What?
I'm just kidding. Like I was seriously going, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, that's a
I
little
like my
freaky.
hentai, but this is ridiculous. See,
It's really.
people don't understand the reason why I got into hentai, and I want to say this is because dating sims are hard to find in America. They don't make them here. Graduation was really the only one that came out here,
Oh, I remember that.
and you got to take the sex with it, and it sucks because I think they do well. I don't think they'd sell crazy amounts, but I think they'd find an audience for it, especially with the anime crowd. But nobody's willing to try it. If they put them out as budget titles, because it doesn't cost a lot just to translate the fucking text.
Hmm.
That's all they do on these hentai games. This is what ticks me off, though. All they basically do is localize it, uncensor it, translate it to English, and sell you the game for $35 to see pics and text. Because it's not usually not video.
Hmm.
Some of them are role playing games though, which is cool. Um, but truthfully, it has to have a story. To me,
Hmm.
I don't really give a shit about the sex so much. I have some that I'm like, damn, this shit would be good without the sex. There's one called I don't know if it's Divide Dead or Divvy Dead. People call it each way. But it was an older game that came out for Windows 95. The story is fucking awesome. Like I got into the story. Same with the other one that came out at that time called Desire, where basically on that one you're trapped on an island and like weird shit's going on, and they even made it to where they totally took out all the adult content and made it for the Saturn in Japan
Huh.
because it works that well. Most of them they do though. Some are even made into anime like Clannad, Canon. Um, just they make it so there's such a good story you can do non-adult stuff with it, whether you censor the game and bring it out for console or you make anime out of it instead of a hentai anime, and it works. The stories are there. I mean, and it's
I
really
think
the
it.
only way to get it.
Yeah, I think it would probably. I don't know. I'm surprised that no company has really like kind of dabbled into the whole Japanese dating sim kind of thing. Because
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's like
Ubisoft did sort of.
damn, what they have.
Sprung.
That's right.
I own that.
Well, the thing is like a lot of the people that I talked to that actually got it enjoyed it.
Yeah, and all the sites slammed it,
Hmm.
which I couldn't stand because it was like, oh, it's just text and pictures. Who gives a shit? But then games like Phoenix Wright came out, and they're like, oh my god, I can use my stylus to find things, and now all of a sudden it's a really good game.
I didn't like Phoenix Wright. I never really cared for it.
I liked them. I own them all.
Nerd.
Time Hollow was an awesome one that was like that. I actually rated that an 8 out of 10. Um, but yeah, the other one that came out that was trying to do a dating sim was Brooktown High for the PSP.
Never heard of it.
It sucked because the minigames sucked.
That's probably why I never heard of it.
It was a cool idea, but I don't
Mm.
know. Didn't look anime enough for me. But I like the Sprung game. It did have an Asian character you could go after.
Yeah, because I remember that when I was working in the EP that came
Ouch.
out, and a few people got it.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of kids were asking about it.
they're like, "What's Sprung?" It's
um,
a bad movie featuring.
yeah,
Did you ever see that movie?
no.
Oh, well, I won't go there then. But I hate to have to wrap this up.
I know. For my last show, I don't really have too much to talk about.
Oh, well, we actually talked quite a bit.
We did, didn't we? Now that I'm looking at the time.
Um, yeah, I mean, I'm really bummed that you're leaving. I won't
Oh, I'm
lie.
not necessarily like. I'm just
I'm
kind of
talking
like,
about leaving the co-hosting.
yeah,
I was like, when I was hit, it was just, ah,
I know you were hurt.
yes, I was.
I'll still be around on Pwn. I'm definitely not leaving Pwn. That's for
I
sure.
know that, but it was just the chemistry, the energy you brought to the show.
Well, like you said, you've known Church for quite a
Oh
while,
yeah,
so I'm sure you guys will do just fine. I'll still be listening while I'm working.
yeah. So, well, I thank you
Well,
for the time you've given the podcast up
you're
until
welcome.
now,
I had fun. I had fun with it. I did.
and you'll definitely have to come back when you can.
I will. I will.
We'll start recording one day. You'll be like, "Let me on."
Let me get in. No, because hopefully, maybe give me enough time, and I'll actually have games to talk about.
Well, if you actually start playing games, maybe try GameFly
Yeah, I could, couldn't I?
or go. Well, I don't know. Blockbuster's kind of folding its
Well,
stores.
I have this tattoo that I'm gonna pay for first, before anything. So,
Yeah, I want to do that, but I can't see myself spending $400 to $500 on it. When I know I could upgrade it and build at least
a good
halfway
PC.
to the PC.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys. Oh, this is sad.
I know. Well, we thank you guys for listening. We hope you show Mo support in her getting her personal life together. Well, I should say business life,
Yeah,
dealing
seriously.
with work, and hoping it calms down for her because that's
Bye,
basically the whole problem.
bye, Nitro.
Bye, Mo. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now
Baby.
with a beer in hand.
Take care, everyone.
See y'all next week.
안 되는 게 날 둘러쌀 때 잘 될 희망이 없을 때 네 주위에 아무도 없을 때 I'm your friend forever, don't forget. 내 작은 힘이 되면 내 작은 몸에 네 몸을 기대서 쉴 수만 있다면 날 불러줘 네 곁에 내가 있어줄게 Cause I'm your friend forever, don't forget. Yeah. 나는 혼자 넘어져도 손잡아 줄 사람이 없는다 외롭다 왜 내 하늘만 또 저렇게 높아 아무리 소리 질러 보아도 내 기류는 닿지가 않아 No 왜 하필 like 내 삶의 달가 내 마음은 희망의 낚시가 왜 희망은 하루밖에 나는 그저 스쳐 지나가는 투명 인간인가 나는 그저 스쳐가는 바람처럼 부러진다 미워다 내가 있어 Don't forget 내 작은 힘이 되면 내 작은 몸에 네 몸을 기대서 쉴 수만 있다면 날 불러줘 네 곁에 내가 있어줄게 Cause I'm your friend forever 잡을 게 필요할 때 생각해 friend forever. Don't forget.